Happy New Year. Almost. Happy Old Year. But was a good one. But we want to always kind of celebrate or commemorate or acknowledge the new year here. And so we do it in our way. And it's very special for us to have all of you share the silence and actually the celestial fireworks, Northern Lights, Aurora Borealis, whatever it is, but those are the fireworks that nature makes. And so we were celebrating in silence with that. And I hope you're very comfortable to be here um, and with others who think of themselves spiritually, think of others in that way, and give those vibrations to the world. And that's kind of how we want to commemorate and celebrate this New Year's also. So we've got a few things planned. It's not the most exciting, but it is quite comfortable for those that like to enjoy themselves and their inner peace. Uh, we have a couple different greetings, and one is going to be from our friend Nico. And I don't know if you were able to meet him, but he traveled through. He is the video producer and drone operator and created a number of different presentations, also a musician. He was here one Thursday night, if you remember that, but he sent his greetings. So we wanted to share those. And so if we can, we'll dim the lights and share Brother Nico's New Year greetings. Very good. Thank you, Nico. And may you have much benevolence in your 2024. Little tidbit, 24 is going to be a interesting year, notable for me because I will share a few things. I came to New York in 94. So I will have been in this island for 30 years, which is pretty incredible. And it is also another landmark for me because I came into this spiritual knowledge. I want to say it was 84, but it might be 85. So it's almost been, whatever the math is on that, 40 years kind of practicing an awareness of what I think and making choice on that. And one more little secret is that in 2024, it will have been 70 years since I came into the world. So it's got a number of kind of landmarks, and it's always nice to think about where we are and what we've done and what's been going on. And we'll have a chance after our activities to do that downstairs also, little conversation, sharing and things like that. But we'd like to have a little more than a little sharing from the coordinator of our center here, Sister Anjani. And so a few words of wisdom and guidance and reflection on the old and inspirations for the new. And I don't know, maybe something special or wonderful, but if this is free for you to get by the room. Oh yeah, we're all set. There. All right. So Sister Anjani, you've seen her, you've met her, you know her, and so a chance to hear some of her thoughts and blessings for us tonight.
Om Shanti, and a good evening, and a happy New Year's Eve. And I'm sure in this month of December, many of us have spent a lot of time reflecting. Did we reflect? Yeah. Were we reflecting and see what was our year like? It's a time somehow that pulls me to that place. As soon as we enter the month of December, one is to look forward for the holidays and the celebration and all that happens. But I always find myself stepping back from time and again, giving myself that space and silence to ask myself, how well did I do this year? You know, what did I do that I felt that it's even worth remembering? There might be things that I may have done and I think I could have done better with. And there is always this thought that we can do better, right? But when I put the two on the scale, I find my joy, my peace, my life of giving and sharing and being weighs higher than the little here and there, the things that I feel that I could have done better with. And it did make me feel very good looking back at that, because why do I learn to meditate? Why do I learn to study what I'm studying? Why am I studying this? It's because I want to be a better person. I want to be able to serve. I want to be able to give back that which I feel I've received. I feel I want to give back more unconditionally to the world, not only to those who are around me, but to reach out to people, to because our world today is very troubled, right? We are living in very troubled times. And who are going to serve our family of the world? We are the ones. And so we may not reach there physically to serve, but we can reach there in our thoughts. We can reach there through our minds, creating these beautiful thoughts and feelings for the world family. You know, each one of us in this room and in the family in the Zoom and beyond in the world, how many messages you would have received. Happy New Year, health, wealth, happiness, or some thoughts of good wishes. And so this is the time that also we share a lot of blessings. It's easy to share blessings with others But how many of us start with the blessings for ourselves? How many of us really woke up this morning and say, let me bless myself? Sorry, my throat is giving me a little trouble. Let me bless myself for this life that I have, where I can serve, where I can be happy, where I can give, where I can do something for someone to make them happy. What is it that I can do? So we bless ourselves. And if you haven't done that today, I would say, do that now. Do that now, because sometimes we wait for others to bless us. We wait for others to give to us. We wait for others. Oh, I haven't seen a message from this person. Why am I waiting? I'm waiting because I think that someone should give to me. But if I spent that moment in thinking that, I can bless myself. I can take my thoughts to God and experience God's blessings for me. Because when I experience God's blessings, life is very, very easy. When I can take God's blessings and remind myself of it as blessings in my life, all my struggles come to an end. Who is God to us? Think about it. Who is God to us? He's not someone who lives so far away and he's out of our reach. And, we don't know what to do and we don't know how to meet him. And it's just that we sit down and we do offer some prayers. Prayers when I open any one of the Holy Scriptures. And I feel that, yes, I can only offer this much. Take a step deeper. And it's a step into myself, not into the step where all of these, yes, I respect all the holy books. I respect all the spiritual leaders. I respect everyone for what they're sharing. But I personally have to take a step inwards. And in stepping in, I have to ask myself, what is my relationship with myself? What is my relationship with the world family that we say they are my world family? And what is my relationship with God? Because when I can discover that I do have a relationship with God, God becomes my parent. Because I look around in the world and I look around in this room and I would say, each one of you, you are my brother and sister. Now, we all have different parents, and yet I can call each one of you a brother or a sister. And that is because we see ourselves as souls, we see ourselves as the light, we see ourselves as living. We see ourselves very connected as souls. Your love, the feeling of love that you have in your heart and the feeling of love that I have in my heart, it's same, right? There's no difference. Whether it's love, whether it's peace, whether it's happiness, whatever are the qualities are the same that we need. We need the same because we are the same. And because God is the same. He's just like us as souls. So when a soul connects to the Supreme Soul, he becomes my parent. And so from our hearts, I can say, my Baba. Baba means, we call Baba. It's a Hindi word for father. So I can say to God, when I remember you, you are present for me. You are here for me. You can give to me the experiences I need in my life At any given moment, he's present for me. But all I need to do to step into that awareness, step into that thought, step into that feeling of belonging. And in that belonging to the one, he becomes present for me. One is to say, you know what, he's everywhere. But then when we look around, all we see is violence and pain, and suffering, and all those things. And then the thought will come, well, what is he doing everywhere and not getting his work done if he's supposed to be God, right? Don't that thought come through your mind? That, you know, this is who this one is. He's supposed to be the highest. He's supposed to free everyone from sorrow and doing all the nice things. Why is my world family in so much of sorrow and pain? And so it's one of the beautiful understanding that we have here in this meditation is that when I remember him, when I connect with that source, I will feel the energy. I will feel the presence. I will feel the vibrations. I will feel the love. I will feel what I need in my life. So if I'm having a hard time, difficulties in relationships, or the body, or the mind, or anything that's bothering us, this is the time that people think, okay, let me go and check my horoscope for the year, right? Isn't that what many do? What's my horoscope for the year? Is it going to be a successful year? Is it going to be a fun year? Is it going to be kind of a year for me? I do it the other way. I'm not going to go spend money with anyone to tell me what they also don't know themselves. I would go within myself and I will set my own inner goals with God. As I say, we call God Baba, my father. And so in that relationship, in that remembrance, in that sweet conversation with God, it becomes an experience of a presence of his love, his peace, his light, his powers. Sometimes we may need patience. You're driving on the road and you have to get somewhere and you're stuck. Am I going to sit in the car and make noise with myself for what's happening outside of me? No. That's the time that I can use patience within and develop the quality within, and also taking that quality from God and using it. We will see that at every step of our life, there is something we need. So if I need something, and I will go to anyone to give it to me, I will sometimes get it, and sometimes I'll be deceived because I wouldn't get it. And I will feel deceived that, oh, I expected, I thought, And so this is the time that I would say to everyone, especially in these challenging days, challenging times, step out from the outer more and step inside. Move within, where I become aware that I am the light and I'm seated at the center of my forehead. And I, the soul, I'm a very beautiful soul. I'm very peaceful. I'm very happy. I'm very contented. I'm very loveful. Create these thoughts for yourself. And in those thoughts that you create, you will go to God with it. What will be the experience? It will be as though God is blessing you with what you go to him with. He will fill you with more of those qualities. And that's what you will come back here to use in your life and to share with humanity. Yes? Are we ready for a new year? Yes? So this new year of 2024, it's not just a change of the date, right? We're not just changing our calendar and changing this and, they have the timeless calendar. Right? So we are in this timeless zone where our qualities keep on growing and expanding and becoming unlimited. So we're beyond the things that are, it's limited, move to the place that is more unlimited, and that is within the self, it has no limit. When I come into the consciousness of the physical, I limit myself. When I go to God, I am in the unlimited. And so stay more into that space where you can feel that you have everything you need in life. So may this new year give you the experience of what you have never experienced before. That may be magical. That may be full of life and joy and happiness. You might say, but the world is suffering. How can I experience happiness? This is what the thought many people are having. But if my energy lifts and I'm in a place where I'm peaceful, I'm joyful, I can send that pure vibrations across the world. Across the world. And that's my contribution. That's my giving. And so experiment with these little bits. It's like little few thoughts, and see the magic of your own experience in your life for this new year. So give yourself a gift. Give yourself the treasures of this time. Give yourself the gift of belonging to God, feeling that belonging, and experience that life cannot be the same of today as tomorrow. It's going to be different. So let's have a few minutes of meditation. As I reflect and see what my 2023 was like, I realize that there were many beautiful moments of love, peace, and sharing the joy within, and sharing that with the world family. And I also recognize that there are moments that triggers thoughts and feelings that I can think better and I would like to feel in a different way. So I recognize both. And I recognize that this moment is like the confluence between the old and the new. One is the confluence of 2 years, but also it's the confluence in time of an old world and a new world. And so as I step deeper within myself, I see that the experience of love, contentment, abundance, the happiness is helping me to step into a world where there is constantly these qualities. I connect with God, the supreme light, the supreme soul, the supreme source, the one I call my Baba. That when I remember my Baba, I can experience his presence. I can experience his lightness and love. And it is this experience that I share with my world family, the family of God. The greetings in my heart for all souls. May you connect and remember your Supreme Parent. May you be close to God so that you can feel safe. You can feel the peace that the soul is yearning to experience. May you forever be in a light and life of abundance. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. It's lovely to see everyone. So, and now hand over to Brother Eric.
Shanti, thank you very much. Appreciate that. What's that? So you heard a number of things. One is that you are going to have a special year, and we're going to set that up now. And the other is that horoscopes might not be overly beneficial, might be interesting. However, the virtue scope is quite remarkable and foretelling, and what we're going to do now. We have a tradition here of participating in creating a theme for each month, a virtue. And so we're going to all participate, 12 of you will anyway, in deciding what it is that is going to be your guiding influence for the coming year. You are going to have omens. You are going to have virtues that are going to be leading you in your life each month. And you are going to be requested to write them down unless you have a brilliant memory. But what we're going to do is find out those virtues together. If I can figure this out. So This is a page on the Global Harmony House website. It's called the Virtue Scope. And we are going to create a year of virtues for all of us. This is a cooperation team. So we take our turns and we come up and we're going to click on a button here somewhere and find out what that omen guiding virtue is going to be for each month. So who was born in January? Anybody? Nobody was born in January. You all had birthdays, right? Just checking. All right. Who feels that January is going to be a great month? Come on up. There you go. It's going to be good. And we're going to take turns. So come on up. This is our creating wonderful virtues. And so I want you to put your finger here. And then when you feel ready and inspired, click on it. All right. This is the virtue wheel. And so this is going to be our January virtue, and stand right over here.
You accept your good points with humility and simply dare to.
Great. So tomorrow, I hope you are feeling great, full of self-confidence, but that is going to be the virtue for our January. We're going to do that for all of 2024. So how many of you would like to feel great and confident tomorrow? All right. Who has a birthday in February? Gosh. All right. Who feels that February should have a virtue that would guide them? You're each going to come up here one at a time. So who would like to come up? Close enough. We have a winner. All right. Come on up. Yeah, well, that's all right. Okay. But we are going to have self-confidence in January. What's that? It's perfect. Okay. Because I'm getting a little worried about this group here. Well, see what they've got. And so you put your finger here and click on it when you feel ready. No. Hit it right in the center. There we go. Yeah, spin it a couple times. It'll stop. And for February, we are going to have self-confidence. All right.
You accept your good points with humility and simply dare to be great.
Go. All right. That's a lot of work. You are going to be double great. Okay. We have never had it where we have all 12 of the same, but if we do, the universe is telling us something. All right. So self-confidence in January and February. And so March birthday, come on up, please. It's not so hard to hit the button, is it? You're all going to be successful. You're all going to be great. I can feel it. Your self-confidence is growing. And so if you want to just hit that, push that a couple times if you want. Or once. And this is March. Our virtue that's going to guide us in March is discernment.
When in doubt, you know you can trust your instinct.
Because you have great self-confidence, all of us in March are going to have the ability to discern, trust our instincts. Great. Thank you. March, April. April birthday. Come on up. Okay. All right. So that's okay. Well, we first come, first serve. So press that once or twice. And this is going to be April. In April, we have so exciting. Spontaneity.
Spontaneity is like the benches, first light.
Right. We're gonna have a fun April. Spontaneity. Gurgling brook. All thirsts are quenched. All our burdens are light. That's gonna be a nice one. Springtime. Make sure when you come here that you have that thought in your mind. I'll be spontaneous. I might just get up when someone says May and come up in front. Is May a birthday for anybody? May. See how spontaneous? It's already already there. All right. Virtue scope. May. All right. Happy birthday. A little later, a little early. You're going to just push that right in the center. Very good. You can do one more if you want. If it's okay. May. This is May. The May wheel tells us it is harmony.
Harmony, when you let go, you see how life dances.
Harmony. We're going to dance in May. Harmony House. Makes sense. Maybe we'll do a little dancing or harmony tonight. But we first have to let go. Let go of everything. April, May, June. June? Right. We're getting energetic on these. Somebody writing them down? Are you remembering your birth month? Okay, just push in the center. All right. June. All right, we have June. And we have simplicity.
The essentials and the charms of life and light your load by letting go of complications.
High school in June. Okay, well, have him see the essentials. Charms of life. Everything is great. Letting go of complications in June. So that's going to mean that we're going to have a real wonderful July. Who has a July birthday? No, no Januaries, no Februaries, no Julys. Okay. We have a July. We have a June, but another June. So come on up with the magic finger. Just right in there. Very good. The clicking is really exciting. And the anticipation is powerful. We are July. Not so much fun, but responsibility.
Knowing your role is unique, you are the hero, not the spectator in the drama of life. Paying bills.
So things were simple, and now all of a sudden we are heroes, unique and responsible. And they go hand in hand, I guess. That's going to be our 2024. These are not things that start on the 1st and end on the 30th or 31st, but these are kind of like guiding omens. These are influences. And if we think about them, we access them and we bring them in. And if we all do that together, then we will have great things happen in July because we're responsible heroes. July, August. Do we have an August? We have an August. Very good. Om Shanti, August. Just right on the space there. All right. Got a double click. And this is August. And for August, we will have delicacy. Interesting.
You may magic one of your thoughts and action to turn vulgarity into
Interesting. That's a delicate little virtue. So think of that. Your thoughts are like a magic wand, transforming things. Whatever you see, whatever you create, that's going to be amazing. Nice summertime. I hope the subtlety is the heat in August for us this year. It's not too much. August, September. Anybody September? Anybody we would like to volunteer for September? Okay, got out there. Everybody gets a chance if they want. Right, you can just push right in there. Very good. September. We have harmony. Be dancing again. All right, September. We made it through the summer. Harmony. Our responsibility is kind of fading because we did such a good job and we are delicate. So in September, more harmony. And we're moving through. This year goes fast, doesn't it? It's already October. October of 2024, we are going to have a virtue. Any October birthdays? Anybody want to come up and spin for October? Who might not have had a chance already? Mine, mine is passed. I surrendered mine, but I'll do October, but think about the next two. We'll do this. October, we will have spontaneity. We're spontaneous and we are harmony, and we are also, what was the first one? Self-confident. Spontaneity. Your spontaneity is like a gurgling brook, which quenches all thirsts and lightens burdens. So we have two more: self-confident, harmony, spontaneity. November. We have a November. We have a volunteer for November. Sure. That would be fine. Very good. Let's see if we are being forced and guided into similar ones or something new is going to happen for us. Friendship.
You are your own best friend.
All right. How many of you like yourself? How many of you have arguments with yourself? How many of you had an argument with yourself and lost? That's like, okay. See how that goes. So friendship in November. So that seems kind of a nice shadowing of a wonderful Thanksgiving. And now it's the end of the year already. The year goes so fast at this virtue school. December 2024. December. Come on up. December 2024, our virtue for that month that we are going to have is patience.
Knowing the tiny seed contains the future tree, we might have success grow. I don't know.
So if we are consistent with our virtues, when we get to December, that little seed have a wonderful tree of virtues blossoming in our lives, in all of our lives. So does anybody want to stand up and share all 12 at one time? Okay. I can do self-confidence and I can remember patience, and I think there was some delicacy and spontaneity. Can you get me? Yeah. All right.
January, self-confidence. February, self-confidence. March, discernment. April spontaneity, May harmony, June simplicity, July responsibility, August delicacy, September harmony, October spontaneity, November friendship, and December patience.
Thank you very much. May your 2024 be filled with great virtues. May those virtues that you have shared with everybody here empower everybody here, and may we all have a glorious and wonderful new year. We're going to go downstairs in a moment. You are invited to go downstairs and just have a little refreshments and some conversations about your old and upcoming year. But if in Narayan, we could take this off. Do I have to stop share? Okay, and you can slide that off. And then maybe just because it's happening right now, we'll have a little fireworks from London. All right. So Happy New Year. It is the new year in London right now, so midnight. Congratulations. Happy New Year to everyone. And if you like this, go to Times Square and see another variety of that. Interfere with your joy or explosions in this time. And invite you to share the company of each other downstairs, a little refreshment. And if you're okay, have a conversation. How was your 2023 and what virtues did you use last year? And what are you hoping for on a spiritual plane for yourself in 2024? And so thank you for coming to Harmony House New Year's Eve. And I invite you to enjoy the good company downstairs. Om Shanti. Take care. Thanks much.